Hey guys, hey. How you guys are doing? Is you guys are doing? Cause I'm definitely doing. My throat is a little raw tonight. Like I said, I think I've told you guys before. My best friend's husband smokes, and it's like just chewing up my poor little lungs. But I stayed downstairs too long. That's my own damn fault. So anywho, I know I'm getting a mullet. Sexy mullet time. I gotta get my hair trimmed, but not today, because today I've come to talk about other things. So I bit the bullet. I agreed to attend the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America's conference, and holy shit, I'm like, I'm so nervous. Like, I'm so nervous that I'm gonna like choke so hard. I'm overly emotional, but like I'm not ever overly emotional over everything, right? I'm just like super emotional, but I'm like, what if I bomb? Like, what if I get on stage and I'm like, and wouldn't that just be me right there? Wouldn't that just like me having a panic attack on stage? Wouldn't that just be phenomenal right there? I'll be like, and I just had a panic attack on stage in front of like 10 people. I think my thing is just like, I'm like, I've never done it before. Obviously, it's way out of my comfort zone, and I'm not just speaking once, I'm speaking twice. So holy shit. So I'm going to be talking about, obviously, my journey. So I do have, I do have my own time slot for that, but I have a really cool time slot where I'm teaching people to do this. So I'm going to be talking to people about sharing more of their journey on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, and like how to use Facebook Live and how to like use YouTube Live in order to meet their tribe and to find more people like themselves, like you guys. I don't know why I'm saying in the third person, like I ain't talking to the same people that I would be talking to anyway. Derp. But I'll be talking about how to do this, and how I got started, and hopefully give people a little more insight on how social media works, and help them kind of open themselves up to I keep saying doing this because doing this. It's also really funny because a lot of people are joining my pages now that they know that I'm talking for weight loss surgery. It's fat WALSFA. I don't. There's no freaking acronym for that. WALSFA. What? WASFA. WASFA. WLSFA. I don't want to say WSFLA the damn every time, so I'm just gonna say the conference. How's about that? Because that's gonna get on my nerves real quick, like. And I have no idea what. I totally squirreled right there, and that's another thing. I'm gonna squirrel. I know I'm gonna squirrel. I'm gonna squirrel like 50 times. I'm gonna be talking to people. I'll be like, blah 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 blah. What was I saying? So luckily Janet will be coming with me, so some of you guys can meet Janet and talk to her about her experience being friends with me for 24 fucking years. No, but her sleeve, she had a sleeve, so I mean, she's not going to be on stage because she obviously she's more there as like emotional support, so she'll be there. My friend Michelle from Seattle is going, so I'm super excited about that. I've got a lot of people who are going to come down. I'm so excited, and this time I'm going specifically to meet people. So I don't have to worry about like running around and like not having time to like sit and talk and like do stuff. So I'm actually really, really, really excited. And then of course I've got Jody, and I can't promise anything because I've never done this. Like I have never, like, okay, so even in, even in group, like my voice shakes and I get bright red. And sometimes I start to cry when I do like the weight loss groups. And that's why I don't go to the weight loss groups, because when they finally get around to me and they're like, okay, tell us a little bit about your story. And I'm like, so how much time do you have? And which surgery would you like me to start with? But sorry. Sorry, I don't mean to be coughing. I hate doing it. Like, I know that's loud. Let me, first of all, let me put that on Do Not Disturb so you guys won't hear that constantly. Das agua, por favor. So, if you don't know anything about the conference, allow me to talk about a little bit. So the conference is 3 days. It is pretty much like they have professional speakers. They have an addiction specialist coming down. She's actually a sugar addict herself. You know, she was addicted to that, and so she talks a lot about that. Connie Stapleton will be there. There's a lot of surgeons that come in that talk about plastic surgery. There's a lot of people like me who are just, Joe Schmo off the street who, will come in and need the information that's there. And there's a lot of different vendors that come and are going to give you samples. So you can sample all kinds of different foods, all kinds of different vitamins, all kinds of different shit for free. And that way, you don't have to buy a whole box of Quest bars. They'll give you some. I don't know if Quest is going this year. I'm not real sure. But like, bariatric, berry melts and places like that will have all kinds of swag. In other words, you get swag bags. And so, I mean, this is a big deal. There's a 5K where people go walking. There's the Hot Havana Night, which is kind of where everybody gets dressed up, and they're going to re-queen and king people. So you get all dressed up and pretty, and then somebody gets elected to be the queen, and you get to be the queen for the entire year, and then and king, obviously. So that's really exciting. Right now, if you get your tickets, they're $107. But you get 10% off if you use my name at the end of it. And right now, there's still room in the rooms at the Hilton. So there's still time for you guys to get tickets between now and May. But they do go up in price, the longer you wait. Sorry, my lungs hurt. But let me just say that right off the bat, is that it does get a little bit more expensive as you're waiting. I'm going to leave the links down below. I'm going to remember to leave the links down below today, and that way you can see the Hilton and what room you can find, and also the tickets. So I'm nervous and excited, and nervous and excited, and did I say nervous and excited? Because I really am. Evelyn will not be there with me. There is no way that we could afford 2 tickets there and back. There's no way. It's like $400 at least for me just to get to Orlando, and that doesn't count if I want to do anything. So just a plane from where I'm coming to Orlando, even if I wanted to buy it today, is $400. So that the money I'm making on YouTube is what I'm going to be saving over the next 3 months, plus squirreling away some others just to be able to go, because that's what I promised. I promised that that I would use what I make on here to go and do it, and that way it's not taken away from, like, you know, our savings and stuff like that. So that's why it's really important that you know, that I continue to make videos and stuff right now. But anyway, no, she can't come. I really wish she could. It would mean a lot to me if she could be there. But like I said, it's not feasible. We couldn't afford it, and we have nothing that we couldn't take the girls. So unless I made a really good friend or something in the next 3 months, we would have to kennel the girls, and that would be even more expensive. So I mean, no, that's not even really a possibility to bring her. As much as I would love to, trust me, having her in the fucking wing with me, like having her in the audience or standing next to me or sitting next to me, would be everything. Another big thing is that I'm not going to really talk about my relationship. So if people are going to start asking me transgender questions like that, that is not the place nor time for that. I mean, I'm going to talk about my marriage, obviously, and like how my marriage has been affected by my weight loss. I'm a weight loss surgery patient, and I'm coming there to talk about weight loss and social media. I'm not coming there to talk about my transgender wife needs. So hopefully I can kind of nip that in the bud so I don't have 50 questions of like, is your wife going to chop off her stuff? And when is she going to do weird shit? Like, I don't really want those questions. So hopefully I ain't going to go there. And if somebody does happen to ask me, I'll be like, and next question, please. So she is going to be on FaceTime with me. So you guys will at least, well, nobody will really see her, but she'll be sitting off to the side FaceTiming, because it makes me feel better. I might even get my mama to come, like, since she is also a bariatric patient and she happens to live in Orlando. That means that I get to go stay with her, and her birthday is right afterwards. So I'm not gonna love, but I'm going to stay there for a couple days afterwards and like see my mama and just kind of hang out. And I need to see my brother, and so I will be in Orlando a little longer than that. I know that they have a cruise that's going, which is amazing. You can also see where I put the links down. It'll show you more about the cruise. Again, I can't go on that. That's way out of my budget, like way out of my budget. What else? I will talk a lot more about all of this and stuff as we go along. Evelyn will be here on Valentine's. Excuse me. Double excuse me. I'm really like super excited and emotional because I miss her so much. I miss her so much, and us not being together is super hard for the both of us. So it's been, you know, over a month since I've had my hands on her, so I legitimately cannot wait until Valentine's Day. Like, I can't. Like, she'll be coming in around 4 o'clock, and I'm going to run into her arms, and I will not have to let her go for a long time. And thank you, sweet baby Jesus, send me tiniest to gold diapers, because I don't think I can manage it. Now, I will tell you that it's going to take us 5 days-ish to get where I'm going. I know it's driving you guys crazy. I know it is. If I could, I would, but I always have to run things through Evelyn, just because we're married, and that's what you do. And it's not like she doesn't wear the pants. Well, I mean, she does wear pants. We both wear pants. That's not the point. Like, it's not like she tells me what to do, because, girl, please. I wish a bitch would. But because we're in a relationship together and I love her more than anything, I like to make sure that she's also comfortable with what I share. So that's where a lot of times, you know, because I'm all about it. Like I will tell you guys just about damn near. Well, I have. Like I've told you about my damn BMs for God's sake, and sexy time and like all the other stuff. Like I tell you guys pretty much everything. What I don't tell you is because Evelyn is not comfortable with it. So there are things that I can't talk about, but it's because she's uncomfy. So, oh Lord Jesus. Pray I don't flop. Pray people actually show up and I don't have an empty room and become devastated and then go cry in a corner somewhere. Pray whoever that idiot is doesn't kill somebody. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Somebody with their big old hot rod gotta, squeal on out. So, anyway. That's getting on my damn nerves. Squirrel. Anyhow. Saki and Yuki are doing wonderful, as always. I went and saw my Aunt Patty Ann this week. I'm trying to go back out there and see her and my cousin Katie one more time before I leave. Double excuse me, because I keep drinking water and I keep burping. My weight is the same. I'm maintaining the 230s. I'm super happy about it. I keep dipping down, but it's going back up. I still go to the gym twice a week. I would go more if I could, but I don't drive. And like I said, Uber was like $20 one way. I was like, you done lost your damn mind. So I'm really excited for when I get to the new place and hope to God that, they have roads that are not going to be too terrible. But my friend Erica was like, say goodbye to your nose ring because it's cold. I actually bought an entire like head face mask that has the vents on the bottom that allow you to wear glasses because I'm not taking that out no. The only way I'm also going to buy a spacer for it, which is just like a little plastic piece that I can take in and out, like when I have MRIs or when I have something, like I go into the emergency room, I'm going to carry a couple of them just because I never want to have problems or have it close up because that would suck ass. So if I start having problems where I can't really go out, I'll put the spacers in because the obviously cold metal in my nose meets. But like I said, I bought this head thing. It covers my whole head. It covers from here and like here down, and like it goes up into your coat or whatever. So I'm gonna look a hot mess and ridiculous, but at least my face won't freeze off if I'm trying to go somewhere, which is the most important thing. Other than that, I guess I'd have to walk around doing this number all the time, which would be ridiculous. I'm doing it. So, yeah. Oh my God. I'm just really, 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 really blessed and excited, and I'm coming completely out of my comfort zone by doing this. And hopefully this opens up the next chapter of my life where I'm more comfortable going and talking to people. I've always told you guys I'd like to volunteer. I would like to eventually, hopefully down the line when things get better, have a job where I'm a bariatric advocate and I actually get to go and work at a doctor's office and talk to people in their seminars and do things like that. I want to do that. That would make me really happy. I'm even willing to volunteer to do so. I take in pictures of me. I tell them about my story. I tell them about my complications. I'm honest. Like, I just be fucking honest. So, woo, I get excited. I've got so much stuff. Like, I still have to pack. And, like, we're going to, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, just help me. This isn't help. So, anyway. I really do love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. If you are going to come to the conference, I would love to hear that you're going to be there. I don't know like the times that my slots are when I do, because it's 3 months away, so I'm not really sure until I guess they get all the speakers and everything. So I don't know what time my little things are, but when they are, obviously I will let you guys know. But I do know that I love you guys so hard, and if you can come, that's awesome. I know we're gonna have Facebook Live. Like somebody will be recording it as well, so there are other ways for you to watch. I'll also probably end up putting that video on here as well for people who couldn't make it live. So I love you, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. Again, you guys are just amazing. Thank you for spending some time with me today, and I'll talk to you guys very, very, very soon. Mwah. Bye.